What's going on, everybody? Live down on the strip. Crazy down here. Traffic's crazy. Trying to take a little stroll down the strip right here in front of the Paris. Do a little video on here. I'm doing some other video for later, but I just figured I'd go live for a few minutes. Let anybody jump in here that might want to check it out. Welcome in, everybody. Live down on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome to our adventure. Right here in front of the Paris right now. What's up, Pokey Dude? Good to see you. Curly Express, how are you, Dwight? Welcome in. This traffic's nuts down here, man. Traffic is crazy. Look at all these people. Sunday afternoon, 2 o'clock, going on 3 p.m. Pacific time. Traffic's crazy no matter what day of the week, no matter what time of day. The only time we found any relief in traffic here is like 3 a.m. Once we get all the drunks off the streets, then we can get through here. Look at that. It's a wide open street in front of me. I can't believe it. How's everybody doing today? How's the weather where you're at? I don't know, man. It's nice and warm here. Probably about 75 degrees. I was out yesterday. It was 72. Took a nice motorcycle ride yesterday. Can't really see the chat while I'm driving right now, but hello, everybody. Welcome in. Glad you're here. There's the Bellagio on this side. That's where the fountains go off. Got some other videos at nighttime whenever we're out here at night and the fountains go off. It's awesome. Worked on that casino back in 1998. Coming up on Flamingo here. You'll have the Flamingo Hotel Casino on the right. Everybody knows about the Flamingo. That was Bugsy Siegel. All right. Mystic Railroad, how you doing today? Michael's Drones, good to see you. I can only see the chat part of the time, so please forgive me for that. Got Caesar's Palace on the left over here. That's where Evel Knievel made his big jump and crashed. Then his son, 20 or 30 years later, we watched Robbie Knievel jump that in 1990, shortly after we first moved up here. He jumped the fountains over here. Once Robbie Knievel jumped the fountains, they took that fountain out and changed it around. That way nobody could ever attempt it again. Just trying to take a nice little drive down the strip. Gonna do the strip, and I'm gonna head out to Red Rock Canyon. Nice little Sunday drive. Hope everybody's enjoying their day. Hope the weather's okay where you're at. Had a lot of flooding out in California. A lot of snow up north. Utah, Colorado. There's Caesars over there. First casino I worked on whenever I moved here in 1989 was right there. It used to be called O'Shea's. It got bought out. I think the Link bought it, which is part of Harrah's. Got the Mirage coming up on our left. This had just gotten built the year before I came here. This was built in 1988. At nighttime, they've got the volcano that erupts. You got your fountains. I don't know if you can see the fountains over there. There's the fountains, and then the volcanoes. Basically what it is water fountains that they blow out of that and turn the lights red, makes it look like volcano erupting. Pretty cool to come down here in the evening. Part of Caesar's Palace over here. All these casinos are changing, you know, they're always remodeling, changing the, you know, giving facelifts. So if you come here and then come back 5 years later, half of the casinos have changed by then. You know, and they keep redoing that so people will keep coming back. There you go, there's the fountains. Mirage. Over on the right here, you got the Venetian. That's real nice inside. Got the water canals in there. You can get on a gondola and go down the canal just like in Venice. See the cranes up on top there. They're remodeling there already. I think that's the Walgreens building right there. Got Palazzo next door. Treasure Island. I remember Treasure Island whenever they did it. They had the two ships out front, and the pirates would have battles. The cannons would go off. They would sink one of the pirate ships. Pirates would be jumping off into the water. It was really neat. A lot of good shows out here just on the strip that are free. Then I've got a concrete finisher that used to work for me, a real good friend of mine. He's from Moscow. He grew up, he was in the Moscow circus. He's a catcher on the flying trapeze. He was a catcher, and anyways, he got involved from the Moscow circus. He went to, what's that other one that's all over the place? Cirque du Soleil, yeah. Got involved with Cirque du Soleil, moved to Las Vegas, worked here in Cirque du Soleil, then he retired. And once he retired from that, he joined my union and came to work for me over here on Steve Wynn's project on the Wynn Casino right there, and worked for me. Worked for me for about 15 years. I took him to Seattle on a tunnel job I did up there. And anyways, working with Nikolai and being with the shows, I get free show tickets. Sorry about that. That's my son calling in from Phoenix. So I get free show tickets from Nikolai, so I get to go to Cirque du Soleil and see the Beatles show and different shows they have here. Michael Jackson show, different things. Yeah, that's Steve Wynn right there. I did 7 waterfalls and 7 lakes inside of Steve Wynn's. And this is his encore next door. Well, it used to be Steve Wynn's. He got in some trouble, and they, I don't know, I don't want to say they took it away from him, but they had to change hands. Here's one of our newer casinos, the Encore. That's the old Stardust Casino. They tore the Stardust down and built the Encore right there. I don't know if you guys remember the Encore or not. We used to have a big water park right here. This was Wet and Wild right here in this big field. They tore that down to make room for stuff that makes more money, I guess. We're moving towards Fremont Street now. You can see the Stratosphere right in front of us. That used to be called Bob Stupak's. I remember whenever that caught on fire, there was about 3/4 the way up. And that caught on fire. Concrete didn't burn, but the forms that were encased in the concrete caught on fire somehow. I don't know how. This over here with the FB on it, this blue building, that's Fontainebleau. Oh my gosh. Wish these people would quit calling. Where are we at? Get this turned back around here. Are we still live? Hope we're still live. Anyways, it's Fontainebleau here. They started building that whenever I was a business agent. And that thing still is not open. You know, we had the crash in 2008. And they shut it down. Then somebody bought it for like 10 cents on the dollar. But now they've been sold again, and I think they're trying to open it now. So, anyways, got the Stratosphere up here. Looks like the helicopter's out. It's like King Kong on the Empire State Building. Man, oh man. That's the problem with going live on your phone. Now look at all them cranes out there. Looks like the World of Concrete might be over here this year. Huh. Usually everything's down at the convention center, but they got a lot of equipment over here. Alright. Alright, we're back. We're live. Got interrupted there by some people. People trying to call in. All my crazy friends. Anyways, here we are at the Stratosphere. Driving downtown, heading towards Fremont Street. There's the world's largest gift shop right there. Had 5 or 6 people in here and they all got out. Anyways, we're cruising downtown. Look at all these hipsters on their bikes. Biker gang. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I'll go live later.